Hello, I'm Dr. Islam and today we're going to study expanding triple brackets. So our learning intention for today is to be able to expand triple brackets. Right, so hopefully you know how to expand single brackets and expand double brackets. We're going to extend those principles to be able to expand triple brackets. A key property of multiplication is that it's commutative. That means that the order doesn't matter. If you had A times B, it's the same as B times A. So if we had a question which had three brackets and we needed to expand it, we need to write it in the form without the brackets, we can simply multiply the first double brackets that we already know how to do before and then multiply by the third bracket later. So first step, I would do x times the x times the 2, 1 times the x and 1 times the 2. So we've got x squared plus 2x plus x plus 2, and that's still multiplied by the x plus 3. Collect these like terms just to make things a bit simpler. X squared plus 3x plus 2 brackets x plus 3. Now, because multiplication is commutative, it doesn't really matter which order we do it in, so we can swap these two around. So just for ease, I'm going to write it actually in the form of x plus 3 first, and then x squared plus 3x plus 2. Now it's very simple. I've got an x plus 3 in front of an expression in terms of brackets, so everything in the second bracket needs to be multiplied by everything in the first bracket. So x times x squared, x times 3x, and x times 2. 3 times x squared, 3 times 3x, and 3 times 2. So we would end up with, writing this out every step of the way, x cubed plus 3x squared plus 2x plus 3x squared plus 9x plus 6. Then we can collect like terms. We've got an x squared here and an x squared there. So our final answer would be x cubed plus 6x squared. Then we've got an x term here and an x term there, plus 11x plus 6. So let's have a look at another example. We've got x plus 10 in brackets, x plus 5 in brackets, and x plus 2 in brackets. So my first step would be to expand the double brackets. X times 5, 10 times x, and 10 times 5. So we end up with x squared plus 5x plus 10x plus 50. Brackets, and the x plus 2 is still there. We can collect like terms just to make it simpler, and we get x squared plus 15x plus 50 multiplied by x plus 2. Now again, I'm going to swap the x plus 2 to be first. It doesn't matter which order we do it in, so I'm going to put the x plus 2 there, and then I'm going to put the x squared plus 15x plus 50. I do that just to make it easier for the next step, which is to multiply everything in the first bracket by the second bracket. Okay, so we get x times x squared, which is x cubed, x times 15x, which is plus 15x squared, x times 50, which is plus 50x, then 2 times x squared, which is 2x squared, 2 times 15x, which was plus 30x, and 2 times 50, which is plus 100. Then we can collect like terms, and our final answer would be x cubed. There's an x squared term here and an x squared term there, so plus 17x squared. Now we'll look at the x terms. We've got an x 50x there and 30x there. So that's 80x. And then we've got the plus 100. So first step, we expanded double brackets. Then we expanded again by multiplying by the second bracket and then collecting like terms. Let's have a look at another example. We've got x plus 10, x plus 5, but this time we've got an x minus 2. So we have to be careful of that minus sign, that sign. So first step would be to multiply the double bracket, x times 5, 10 times x, and 10 times 5. So we would get x squared plus 5x plus 10x plus 50 multiplied by x minus 2. Collect like terms and we get x squared plus 15x plus 50 times by x minus 2. I'm going to swap that x minus 2 but put it in front. It doesn't matter which order we do the multiplication in, it just makes it a bit easier when we expand it for the next step. So now I'm going to expand it. Again, I've got two sets of brackets and I'm going to multiply everything by x and multiply everything by the minus 2. So this is where you need to be really sure about your multiplications with negative numbers. When the signs are the same, the answer is positive, and when the signs are different, the answer is negative. So we get x cubed plus 15x squared plus 50x minus 2x squared minus 30x minus 100. So now for our final answer we collect like terms. So we've got x cubed, then we've got 15x squared minus 2x squared, so that gives us plus 13x squared. Then we can collect like terms because we've got a 50x squared minus 30x, 50x minus 30x, which would be plus 20x, and then a minus 100. So to summarize, we just broke it down into expanding double brackets. So we did the first double brackets, then we did the second double brackets, and then we collected like terms.